the fire there. So if we can somehow get them covered and get them removed from that area, maybe we can activate the Bearcat from ESU.
E1 is taking it back out on its way.
And car 300, that's correct. Maintain a perimeter. Take all the targets out of the area, civilian and police targets.
Reach out to Sacred Heart. Have them keep them kids out of the window.
All right, 410. Clear the air, please. He's still engaging. There are no civilians on the street. It's cordoned off. Bayview has a better angle, and we do need the Bearcat to approach. Every time any approach is attempted or anyone comes out of cover, he opens fire.
Car 300, once again, no police targets. Everybody is to be behind cover until we have a command post established.
City Captain, if I may.
It's too late for that. We already received it. Take a fire.
All right, everybody's on cover right now. Nobody can move from cover.
Car 300, I received that. I need the city captain to establish that perimeter. That's your main function right now, establish a safe perimeter.
All right, City Captain, if I may.
It's an active shooter or a police officer down Bidwell Avenue and Ocean Avenue, staging. Engine 2, Engine 13, Engine 11, Engine 9, Engine 22, Engine 8, Ladder Tower 4, Rescue 1, Battalion 2, Deputy 1. All companies responding, Box 720, switch to Fireground 3. Fireground 3.
Did well, and then okay. He said he shot. We have a crossfire situation. Alright, car 300, get me the command post at Wilkinson and Bergen. Wilkinson and Bergen, command post. Everything else is locked down.
Wilkinson and Bergen, command post, everything has to be locked down. Receipt.
Car 300, all supervisors go through car 300. Any other orders go through car 300.
Alright, all orders and any other supervisor's orders go through car 300. Once again, for all orders and any supervisor's orders go through car 300 at that scene.
Alright, 410, just so you're aware, the only active engagement going back and forth is from Bidwell, from our direction, Bidwell and the storefront. There's no crossfire situation at the time.
Alright, Jimmy, do me a favor. Just keep an eye on the scene and keep it clear of any civilians and police personnel until we have significant assets on scene.
Alright, Chief, understood. Everyone's pulled back. Where we are right now, we're not actually at Bidwell. We're a little north of it, pinned down, and some cars in the storefronts. So everyone else is behind us, keeping it clear.
South Sergeant? 300.
Alright, I want all of our assets going to Wilkinson and Bergen. The deputy chief, the ops deputy chief will see them there. Wilkinson and Bergen, Bearcats, both.
South Sergeant, we have one going to the MC. Bullet wound to the left shoulder area. That was one shot. See that the medical center with left shoulder injury.
We're here with 8 officers. The Jersey City guys are responding. I will let you know when we have them, and we're ready to do something.
Alright, 300, I'll meet you over there at Wilkinson and Bergen. Right now, maintain that control of that location. No targets, no police personnel.
Alright, 740, I'm in the Sacred Heart School. All the kids are all knocked down and moved to the far side of the building and out of the way.
410.
North Detective Commander, the cemetery on Bayview is clear. Nobody down.
Alright, 1252.
2 ESU officers on Bergen and Bayview. Are you guys planning on moving in with the Bearcat?
Okay.
Alright, stand by for the New Jersey Reg of the U-Haul truck. Dispatch, Alpha Juliet, 52333. The location is 223 MOK, and it's an Arizona license plate. Somebody please confirm that was where the shots were being taken from, 223, where there was holes at the window.
50, to Cardinal Audubon and Bergen. Let the Sheriff's Department Bearcat in, please.
Alright, anybody at this? Alright, anybody out there by the cemetery? I'm getting calls for 320 Danforth Avenue, 320 Garfield Avenue. Any units that's by the cemetery, start making your way over there.
North 2, in the back of the cemetery. We have a PO shot in the head, down on the ground, lifeless condition.
I received the back of the cemetery, 1253, notifying EMS.
What side of the cemetery?
Eastbound side.
Papa, let them make a lane for the cops.
He said his other friend was in that store. Notify the people on 1. I'm going to need an ambulance to come up by the Bergen Avenue exit. We'll try to walk this male up. He's shot in the chest.
Alright, shot in the chest, 207 Bayview. You're going to try to walk him up to Bayview and Bergen. I'll let this house know.
He says he's hit with a fragment, so he'll be able to walk. We can walk him up to Bergen. His friend may be the individual in the store.
All right.
Up to the command center. All right, just advice. We sent in Bearcat and 7 county guys to Bayview Cemetery. The assisting officers there.
910, I'm going to head to that cemetery location unless the 300 wants me someplace else.
Receive. Failed assistance. On channel 2.
50, go ahead.
350, take the west unit, west channel. Put the west units on the north channel. We're going to take channel 2 for tactical operations.
Receive. All west units, not on the shots fired call, switch over to channel 4. All west units not on the shots fired call, switch over to channel 4 at 12:55.
Forthwith.
From the victim, he said his friend was in the store, a woman, and one of the persons.
Car 300, Blue. Everything comes to Wilkinson and Bergen. All assets out of town come to Wilkinson and Bergen.
EI-24, Wilkinson and Bergen, CC the Port Authority of Wilkinson and Bergen. They can meet up there. C-Car 350.
410.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Blue, they said they confirmed CCTV. You had the 2 actors run into the store. Are they both confirmed in the store? And scripts on both, please.
Have emergency service unit officers on Bergen. Where can we link up with the rest of the RTSU?
He come around to Bayview to the apartment. He did not see the shooters, but that's where that other black male came through.
Do we have personnel in 223 MLK?
Something grand.
Me at Bidwell and MLK when they're finished up there at the command post.
Can we see that Bidwell MLK? Again, just on the tape, is Marina Riviera responding now?
ESU Bearcat, we are in front of 223 MLK.
At 223.
Edgar, give me some information as to what that cop was doing or who he was here with. Got to piece together why we got 2 scenes, at Bayview and here at the cemetery.
Oh. En route 1258.
Switch over to 1.
Coming to the cemetery with their Bearcat. We have, at this point, 910, we have our officer down. We don't know how he was down, and a lot of officers out here out in the open.
350, I have the county responding with their Bearcat and 8 tactical officers. They're en route to you now.
Lock it over down. Lock down, already done.
Nine ten to all the officers on the cemetery location. Was anybody with the officer when the incident occurred?
Negative. North Cuban responded. He was down on the ground already.
We have officers here from Bayonne. Dispatch, reach out to their dispatch, make sure they're aware of the situation. We don't want them out in the open.
Receive.
Hey, Sarge, you said Bill and MLK, correct?
910 Bayonne's been notified. They're going to be off at Garfield Avenue. They are advised to use caution extreme.
There's a Bayonne unit on the north side of the cemetery. They have to push that perimeter back at least a block or two.
They were told to make way for the escort down to the hospital.
We're going to have Bayonne move folks back. Then Garfield, yes, I'm having to move it back.
All right, they're going to be moving it back. Thank you. Receive that, Lieutenant.
910, have that Bearcat meet me at
Yo, Lieutenant, I'm in the cemetery. Several officers doing a scan. One of the officers was down. So far clear. Keep the Bearcat coming. Just be advised. Moves in the yard.
Please advise all out-of-town personnel not to roll through Bidwell anymore. Bidwell and MLK, they're all coming through.
Cater and Garfield for that Bearcat.
All right, we need that second Bearcat, Cater and Garfield. Cater and Garfield Avenue. Car 300.
Sure that victim has a detective with him for a total debrief. Car 300, guys.
Just want to make you aware, Claremont and MLK, we got a load of FBI plainclothes officers looking to help out. They're going to be in the area of Claremont and MLK, just to give a heads up for our guys out there as well.
I received that they can split up and go just south of Bayview. So we have a team on Claremont, MLK, and a team on the other side, on the south side of MLK.
I received that. We need a detective to respond down to that cemetery. Need a detective at the cemetery for the witness so we can be debriefed. Anybody available to stand by with that?
So, Major Case, I'm at the cemetery. Where does that person need to be debriefed at?
All right, Northview, you still have the person that called and reported that she's not answering the phone anymore.
Outside of 227 as well.
To the cemetery, Blue, there's an older white female. When we all saw running in and running down with the ambulance, she took off out of the cemetery. Very shook up as we passed her.
And these are these locations so we can get them in.
FTL Commander, when I could get a minute to car 300.
Car 300.
300, go ahead.
All right, I'm trying to piece together eyewitnesses here at the cemetery. I'm presuming at this time, with the best description I'm getting, this looks like this incident may have originated here in the cemetery with the plainclothes officer working on his own. I think Bayview may be a secondary scene where they fled or were forced to. There are no eyewitness accounts as of yet as to the way the officer was shot, but I do have eyewitnesses here. If we could have a detective respond to the cemetery. I have the eyewitness who found the officer. I'm also in possession of the officer's handheld.
Hi, Louis, we have no threat anymore at the cemetery, correct? Take care of the police officer, and let's focus on where the threat is.
Car 400 is heading to the medical center with the police officer. I have several officers sweeping the cemetery now. It looks like the cemetery's secure. I do have the officer's plainclothes vehicle here, untouched. The crime scene next to his vehicle, as well as the officer's handheld I'm in possession of. I do need a detective to help secure this eyewitness before they take off on me.
552, you copy?
2. Yeah, 552. I'm over here by the cemetery. Just give me your exact location so I can meet you.
All right, into the cemetery coming east off of Garfield.
Hey, Felix, do you have comms? 518. I have secured keys for the locks to the gate on Garfield. If anyone needs it, just direct me. I'm at Chapel and Garfield now.
Has 223 MLK been cleared? I have movement at 223, and I have movement at 227.
All right, we got movement at 223 and 227. Anybody clear those locations?
350.
Go ahead.
350. Anybody tied up in that Bayview Cemetery, move them to Channel 2. Have them stay off of Channel 1. The MLK in Bidwell is on Channel 1. Just advise units, we're getting the tactical teams together. Just stand by. Any Jersey City ESU personnel responding in and respond to the South District.
All right, it's the units at the cemetery. All units involved in the cemetery, please switch your radios over to Channel 2. Once again, if you're involved with the cemetery, switch your radios and go to Channel 2.
I'm in control of Bayview Avenue incident. I will be switching over to Channel 2.
Not that repeat.
Do you have a radio? Or do you have comms from the Bearcat?
Hey, Emergency Sergeant Chief Kenny, are you available to the first GC?
Hey, Felix, Jimmy, you copy my list? You got comms? $910, if possible, before I switch over to 2, can I get a description of the actor so we know?
Anybody have a description of the actor in this situation?
Five 552 on Channel 2.
552.
There was a unit on Channel 2 that just said that they had a witness that needs to be secured and interviewed and debriefed. Can you please locate that unit? Let me know what their exact location is at.
No. I'm in the Bayview Cemetery. There's a marked unit with the lights, overhead lights on at the entryway. You may want to notify the prosecutor's office. As good a place as any. We're going to have to begin sometime. The victim officer's vehicle is here, as well as his radio on the initial crime scene. I have one witness, 2 witnesses standing by for a detective.
All right, Louis, it's me, Ish. I know. Yeah, I'm coming over to you now. You off of Danford Avenue, right?
That's correct. You'll see the marked unit with the lights on at the entryway.
Let me see now.
Lieutenant, I know getting that witness is important, but can we please clear the shrub? I got several officers in this cemetery. We don't know if somebody's in there or not.
All right, I need units, FTO, you got enough people off with you, or you need more officers?
If you need wagons coming by, they got something better or a better idea to clear that shrub, let me know, because we can't see in, but it's a good nest.
All right, Kagan Chapel will have a shrub. I need officers over there. They need to clear that shrub.
The unit on Garfield Avenue does not have cover, including that ESU unit. The staging area is...
Staging areas cater. Get out of the open.
MLK. Somebody clear him out if you can, if you see him. A blue bubble jacket standing right on the corner.
Yeah, we're here with the sheriffs. We're trying to clear that shrub in the cemetery. Is that monster truck coming out anytime soon? Oh, look, he's in there relaxing.
He told me to give 2 minutes.
What you got coming, Carlos?
Okay. All right, give him 2 minutes.
All right, I've been relieved of the main incident command. I'll be heading down to Bayview Cemetery. Give me a proper egress route in. Safe one.
Danford to Garfield, first driveway into the cemetery.
All right, is that the Garfield by Danford? That first exit?
910 to any responding units. We're using the cemetery building on Cater and Garfield as a command post. Again, any personnel that's out in the open without cover needs to evacuate.
350 to 910.
910.
Hannibal, how many Jersey City ESU do you have at that scene?
At this point, right now, it's myself and P.O. Reyes. We do have the county Bearcat with the team in it right now. They are patrolling the cemetery, trying to locate anything they can from the Bearcat.
Does that scene look like it's clear? It look like it's going to be secure?
Boss, as of right now, I have that Bearcat doing the perimeter and interior of the cemetery to try to determine how this officer was shot. Other than that, we're holding the perimeter until we can get more intel information.
Hannibal, leave 2 of the county guys at that location. Do a quick sweep of the cemetery. Come back to the command post with the Bearcat and that personnel. Leave 2 of the county people there as backup for the officers out at the cemetery.
I just want to reassure you want myself, the ESU cop, and the county team -2 back at the command post on Wilkinson?
That is correct. I want you to clear the cemetery as best you can. There should be enough officers there. Captain McCary should be at the scene to take command of that scene. Leave 2 of the county guys down there as backup for those officers, and then we start forthwith back up to this location, the command post, with the Bearcat.
Look at me.
All right, emergency sergeant.
Emergency sergeant, go ahead.
I need a detective here at Wegman and MLK. I have this guy who was across the street, witnesses whole.
All right, do I have a South detective? South detective, I'm looking for any detective out there that's available. I need one at Wegman and MLK. Got a witness to the situation?
26 and 23. We're trying to make our way over there.
26 and 2, I got you. Sarge, 26 and 22, Wegman and MLK, coming in there.
EI 20, myself and 22 will handle that. Get me somebody, get me a detective to come up Bayview from Ocean. Meet me here. En route, okay.
And 355, Detective Androvino is going to head over to Wegman and MLK to secure that witness while the detectives arrive.
He knows responding.
EI 24, LT, where you want me? ESU Lieutenant.
I sent it on channel 2. At the cemetery?
Alright, ESU 933 on 1. Can we ascertain if we have permission to move the Bearcat to the front of the target location and beginning attempt negotiations?
Alright, 350 or 300. I need 300 or 350 on channel 1.
Those 2 officers, the 2 county officers with you at Cater and Ocean as we're heading up to Wilkinson and Bergen.
See me at Cater and Garfield on the way out. See me on Cater and Garfield on the way out.
Cater and Garfield heading.
second floor. They said they also have a clear view directly into the store. Car 933 is on the scene. They want permission to go with the Bearcat to the front of the location to begin negotiations.
Car 300, negative. Negative. Nobody's to engage.
Car 933, roger that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you also.
Car 300, I don't know who you are, but send a representative to the command post at Wilkinson and Bergen.
350.
350.
Shooting again. You're shooting again.
1315 now. We're shooting again.
300 remain behind cover.
Yes, you go ahead.
Shots just went off. If anything, clear any officers south of Bidwell and MLK on MLK.
Units, be advised, more shots fired south of MLK from Bidwell and MLK. You are reminded to continue to be covered at that location.
As well as make sure there are no officers north of our location on MLK.
410.
410, go ahead.
Hey, Blue, did we ever confirm from CCTV if they both went into the storefront? Jimmy, do that on another channel. Jimmy, do that on another channel. We're working on the rooftop, Jimmy.
300. Call 300 to 410. Where are the shots coming from?
Shots coming from the storefront.
All right, Jimmy, thank you. We're almost ready here. Just keep your people safe.
Captain McCary taking care of this scene. I'm responding with the attack officers to the staging area.
Proceed.
All right, Lieutenant in the cemetery. I know I'm asking for a lot, but do we possibly have a dog that could clear the shrub? There's only one other way we're going to be able to do it.
Now in charge of that scene on Bayview at the cemetery. Captain McCary, incident commander at that scene.
All right, 410 on 4. Give me the rundown with the CCTV. Do we have two shooters in the store or not?
Boss, we saw two shooters get out of the van. We don't have direct line into the store. The closest we have is Bidwell. Unknown if they both are still in the store at this time. We've never seen them come out, but we did see two. They did see two jump out of that van and go in.
All right, give me the script, please.
Could be a black male and a black female.
Clothing? Any clothing?
All black, possibly rain or trench coats.
I now have command of Bayview Avenue Cemetery. If we have a available K9, that'd be great. Get them down here. I have as with it.
Be advised, go to the staging area with that Bearcat. Litchfield, go to the staging area with the Bearcat.
Yes, Litchfield's making our way. We're at Dwight and Ocean right now.
Advise units in the cemetery that the Chapel Avenue side gates are now open. They're all unlocked, as well as Garfield Avenue.
1318.
All right, 410.
410, go ahead.
All right, Blue, just check with car 300, see if we have any movement on getting a team up on one of these rooftops. We are compromised here at the back if they come out the back. They're going to have the high ground. There's a roof there with a concrete ledge that gives them perfect cover, and they have access to all the roofs above us. So we're going to need something up high that can look down and see what we got. All right, Jimmy, we're working on that.
Even a drone would help us out right now.
Any issue on 1? If possible, remove all vehicles and patrol cars north from our location on Bidwell and MLK.
35410, we got the state police helicopter in route. We're going to have them do the overwatch.
914-932, who's in the command of EHU at the South District?
350.
Alright, really, just advise him he has 2 EHU officers ready to deploy wherever he needs us.
Supervisor Office EMC, be advised. Hoboken is sending 2 officers to the MC.
I'm gonna try and get somebody. Segment in MLK northbound.
We have movement on the rooftop on Bidwell and Bergen. One of the buildings, it's 156.
16 or 166?
GC's house of the employee.
Black Bear on the rooftop, Bergen and Bidwell, running roof to roof. He took off once he saw you guys enter the building.
In 1321, he's running roof to roof.
Running northbound, should be on Bergen, running northbound from Bidwell. He's on the roof, wearing all black. He took off as soon as you guys entered.
He has something in his hand. I'm not sure if it was a pistol or not.
300, is that both our actors?
It doesn't appear to be. He has something in his hand. I don't know if it's a pistol or a phone. I can't confirm.
Well, hold tight.
Alright, I'm still trying. Just give me a minute.
It's chaotic, I understand.
Emergency Sergeant to 910.
Or 910.
Go for 910.
Yeah, Lieutenant, if we could use somebody while we have a lull, somebody on top of the school roof, Sacred Heart here. That's right across the street from it. This way they can look down over the scene here. All right, 740 if I may. I am across the street in the school on the 2nd floor. I have a direct view into the store. You have the man down and someone placed what appears to be a coffee pot in front. One of the other officers with me witnessed someone's hand placed. It looks like a glass kind of coffee pot. Don't know if that is a device. I can't make out what's in it. Also, I have that U-Haul van is directly in front. The window in the back is garbage bag tape. So again, make sure we're staying clear of that as well.
540, have the officers on Bergen Avenue take cover. There is activity on the rooftop of the multi-dwelling between Bayview and the block south.
Units copy that from 540, take cover. There is movement up there on those rooftops. Anybody on Bergen Avenue side, continue to take cover at that location. There's movement there.
4, we have rifles covering that rooftop. We have officers taking cover behind buildings and vehicles here. It's all covered.
I need to know what ESU personnel is on the air. We're about to switch channels.
Nine 994 to 910. We're in a room with one platform.
500 that appears to be an officer on the roof. I cannot confirm, but it appears to be an officer. There's 3 cars on the building, Bergen and Bidwell, that's us up there. That's correct. That's officers in the 2 buildings on the corner of Bayview and Bergen. Clearing the roof. That's Bidwell. Back recommend. Do we have anybody on 162? Is anybody on the rooftops?
All right, Jersey City. From what I'm getting, there is someone on the rooftop and possibly an officer on the rooftop also.
All right, we could have officers on the rooftop, correct? That's all I want to make sure. We're not crossfire. We might have officers on the roof, or we do have officers on the roof.
There is an officer on the roof.
Please repeat. There's an officer on the roof, correct?
In 3 to Lincoln 11.
All companies staging in Claremont and Bergen, take cover, active shooter on the roof.
Just so that we can see down into the yards and make sure. We already had reports of him poking his head out and running back inside. So we're pretty much blind back here.
All right, Jimmy, give me an exact description of the house. If you give me a number, give me a street, give me something else so I can send those guys there.
All right, on Bayview, on the south side of the street, you got a 4-story apartment building right there, right behind the store. That would be the perfect location. Over here on Bidwell, we got another 4-story that gives an angle down inside too.
All right, Bayview, south side of the street, 4-story building. What was the second one?
Bidwell, 4-story building. That's going to be on the north side of the street. Each of them is one address west of the corner.
I call 300?
See, that's 207 Bayview. That's where the individual will come out the gate. That would be the apartment building on the north side.
All right, repeat that again. What street is that?
One individual poked out 20 minutes ago next to 207 Bayview. That's the apartment building he described. That would be the location, and it's going to be 75 feet from the intersection of Bayview and MLK on the south side of the street.
All right, Paul, bad guys going to have visibility when we go up 207?
That is correct. There's also, they have the alleyway there. That's where the victim came out that was originally shot inside the store.
FTL Commander, just notify car 300. I'm being advised Elizabeth PD is en route with a drone for his use.
Repeat.
All of them, okay.
All right, you're looking between Bidwell and Bayview. Give us the number of the store.
All right, and you know what, right. Damien, right. You hit the emergency alert. You good out there? Report on signal.
All ESU personnel, all Jersey City ESU personnel, switch to TAC channel C6.
Alright, and all ESU personnel, this is for all ESU personnel, be advised, you're to switch up your radio to TAC channel E6. TAC channel E6. The Roman.
E6, Charlie 6.
Alright, switch over to TAC channel Charlie 6. Charlie 6. All ESU personnel. TAC channel Charlie 6. Roman, you good out there? You hit the alert. You alright?
Yeah, good, Accidental.
Unit with Rojas, you hitting the alert. Are you okay out there? Report on signal. Officer Wright, unit with Wright, you hit the alert.
Accidental.
Rojas, is that an accidental? Okay.
Yeah, ceasefire. Just so you know, we have Hudson County Sheriff off with us at Wilkinson and MLK.
Receive Officer Boma, you hitting the alert. 933, report to me on signal.
Almost good. He's in the Bearcat with me.
ESU Bearcat on channel 1.
The building, from our vantage point, we believe we see what appears to be a barrel of a weapon on the south side of the target building, 223 MLK. We can't see anything further at this time, and we cannot confirm it, but that's what it appears to be.
Receive that.
And Bearcat, could you give me the channel where you switched to? I kind of missed that in the fray.
Charlie 6.
C6, Charlie 6, Charlie 6.
Charlie 6 is where you going. Charlie 6 on the TAC channel.
Charlie 6, 10-4, thank you.
Go talk to the unit. Hey, Blue, it's Crispina. Me and Danny Torres are responding to that scene. We both have ballistic body armor and Kevlar.
I receive that. Just unit number one more time.
Cost 300.
300, go ahead.
Advise everybody on scene. We're going to be rolling down assets to that location. They're going to remain behind cover and keep an eye on the store. Keep an eye as we roll assets down. If we have people running out, they should have sufficient cover and a line of fire. Sufficient cover and a line of fire once we roll those Bearcats down.
All right, and so all units at the scene, assets are going to be rolling down to that location. You are to keep an eye on the store. Keep an eye on the store and remain covered at this time. 1333.
And caught 300. Once we have that scene stabilized, the Bearcats roll in, then we'll have our people in place on elevated positions. Elevated positions come after we stabilize the scene with the Bearcats. Everybody should have a line of fire on any egress out of that store, back and front. Make sure people move to positions that they have a line of fire back in front. Those Bearcats will be moving momentarily.
Four-10.
10, go ahead.
All right, be advised, we're on the roof of 204 Bidwell. We got line of sight to the back of the building. It would help if we had someone up there with a long gun. Jimmy, I have 4 state troopers in Jersey City en route to you now, 204 Bidwell.
Hey, Steve. I'm with Bayonne. They're trying to get one too. They might have one available to send over.
All right, receive that.
Hello.
Can you go to the front desk?
Okay.
To Lincoln 11. You got 2 students coming out of the cast. Radio transmission unless the axis move. Cancel at 10.
North off-duty unit responding to that scene. We both have ballistic body armor and Kevlar.
Go with that again.
The North off-duty unit, we're recalled. We're responding to that scene of the shooting. We both have ballistic body armor and Kevlar. We'll be off shortly.
Receive that.
681, we need to clear the units from MLK and Bayview. As we're heading in, they're in a line of fire. Bayview and MLK, can we back them up? They're going to be in a line of fire. We start moving in with the county.
Receive that.
OEM 4 to OEM 1.
Transmitting box 773 for an order shaft 15 Roosevelt Avenue, Westside Avenue to Mallory Avenue. In the basement, on the response, engine 17, engine 15, letter 11, battalion 4, companies responding to box 773, with fireground 2.
Okay, they want that clear for the Bearcat. Phase of them, okay, they want that all clear for the Bearcat. That's coming over channel 2.
Renaissance 1 to Renaissance 2 to Renaissance 1. Just sit on the camera, just watch this man in blue, puffy coat. But I'm about to see what he's doing.
Sergeant Farley on the air. Sergeant Farley. Mike, you switched over to the attack channel. They're all on the attack channel.
You on 1, boss. Go ahead.
Bob, what channel are you operating off of?
Thank you.
Enforcement.
Team 24.
Alright, 410, ESU is doing their thing, and we've got the perimeter secured right now.
Right, they're rerouting all media to the medical center.
Appreciate it.
Leave that scene immediately and respond to the MC. Media is to respond to the MC and not to be anywhere in the area.
Are the units for the chief, again. Copy that message. 9 to 5 for anybody coming out the front or the back of that store.
to 410. Hello, Mike. Jimmy, let me know when those assets make it to you. Received. All right, they're off.
Sorry, call 410.
It's 24. So anyone has an eye on item, you can display. I do for follow. Each in the 6 ray, PS 24. If you do, please send to the security desk.
Avenue, guys. 1342, that's off of it, well.
North Detective.
North Detective.
Myself, along with T.O. Christina, we are off at Cave Inn in Chapel. Do they need us to stage anywhere specifically?
350, keep the air clear. If it has nothing to do with MLK, keep the air clear.
All right, North Detective, you guys are switching over to Channel 2. Switch over to 2 with that situation from the cemetery.
We're down here at Chapel and Cave Inn Point. Do they want us to stay put here or stage elsewhere?
That's the old lieutenant.
All right, that's the old lieutenant. Coming through the chapel, go southbound towards Bayonne, come to that far gate, come up through. We have a line going across to the shrub, heading northbound on the southbound side of the cemetery. Best I can tell you is behind us is clear, in front of us unsure. .330.
Brian, you just be advised, all those rooftops are connected, so they could pop up in front of you.
And when I come back, it's a command post.
North Detective, 5492. Oh, disregard.
Lieutenant today, call 5492. Lieutenant today, 5492.
I got movement at the door. I can see the gun. 223, I see the gun.
23, movement at the door. You see the gun.
Gonna put rounds back through that window. Now's the time to do it. Just above on the left-hand side of that pallet.
Getting that at that scene.
We moved the officers south of Bayview. They're in a line of target. If the county moves in, they're going to be right in the line of target.
.740 for anyone who can see it. He's behind the door. You have that green hand truck there. That's where I saw the gun pop out of. So any angle he has, he's taking it. It's going to be towards Bidwell, or he's got to come through the window towards Bayview. Again, it's going to be out the door towards Bidwell or through towards Bayview. He's up behind the window above the pallet. Again, long gun, not a rifle, some type of AR.
Are units copying that from 740?
2, I see him.
Nine 10 on Channel 1. If there is any officers, especially plainclothes officers, within the perimeter of Bidwell and Bayview on the drive, we need your location so we can start relieving you with tactical officers. Shots fired again.
All right, stand by. I'm going to take a different angle, see if I can see it from where I am. Again, I'm in the school.
See 740.
7-4, this is 2. I'm above you.
Location so they can get a tactical officer there. Any unit, plainclothes, non-tactical gear, advise your dispatch so we can have you relieved.
The green hand truck right there on the door.
Three to 5-1, come to the desk, 5-1. Let that bus come down. Send him through.
Shoot out the door towards the school. Lock this school, Mark.
Receive, I'm moving them.
Everybody on the east side, keep them down. I still see the gun handle out the window by the hand truck. Still active.
Call 300, as long as they remain inside, stay behind cover. In a line of fire, stay behind cover. More assets are coming.
$354.10.
Put him down, I got him.
410. Jimmy, what school is right next to you?
He's hurt, he's down, but he's crawling in the door. He's coming in the door.
Still have movement.
Multiple shots fired from the target.
I received multiple shots fired from the target. Again, FCO Lieutenant, that's on MLK.
Okay, what?
The location, the blue warning.
Over the blue warning.
350, 410. What's the school? By Captain Greco.
410, what's the school that you're near?
Firing, I see hit.
Go with that again. We got a lot of gunfire. Go again.
Second floor, Sacred Heart. North West.
You want a bus?
Did you get that? That was a mayday call. Second floor, Sacred Heart, forthwith. Mayday call for a PO. Second floor, Sacred Heart, forthwith. 740. I still have visual. I can see behind there. I may have got it. Stand. Hold on. I'm looking behind the counter. Right behind the hand truck, all right? I still see him. I don't see movement. But he's down past the wheel of the hand truck.
That's friendly inside of Sacred Heart. I say again, friendly, blue.
Only in Sacred.
Alright, friendly inside of Sacred Heart. There's friendly fire inside of Sacred Heart. 1352. 740 needs a mag. Anybody near?
Hang on, I had a direct line of sight.
Anybody near Sacred Heart? 740 needs a mag.
All right, kill all the sirens.
Have control sergeant, somebody call Sacred Heart, have them get the students to the opposite side of the building. We want those kids locked down, we want them low, we want them out of the area. Locked down in the building, we want them away from this incident.
We see that.